Tank Cure is the product to professionally restore the interior of your fuel tank. Tank Cure can be used for rust protection, sealing small leaks, preventative treatment, and protection against contamination in oil tanks. The beginning of the treatment plan depends on the condition of your tank. This video explains how to treat a coated tank with Tank Cure. Always use the appropriate personal protective equipment during processing. First, remove all petrol from your tank and rinse it with tap water. Then, dry the tank and let it cool down if necessary. Begin your preparations by removing the petrol tap and carefully close the petrol tap. Optionally, use a bolt wrapped with gasfitters tape for an optimal seal. It is crucial that after this treatment, the thread in the tank remains perfectly clean. Make sure to use a temporary sealing cap for the filling opening. When treating a previously coated tank, start by using the Tank Cure epoxy remover. Ensure proper ventilation, gloves, protective clothing, and safety goggles before opening the packaging of the Tank Cure epoxy remover. We recommend wrapping the tank entirely in plastic film, such as a bin bag. Ensure that the film is tightly sealed around the openings to prevent spills. Leave a small opening at the filler cap for later sealing. Pour the Tank Cure epoxy remover into the tank and close the filling opening with a tightly fitting closure. Gently shake the tank for a few seconds to allow the epoxy remover to spread throughout the tank. Afterwards, briefly open the filling opening to release any excess pressure. Place your tank in a cool and well-ventilated area and let the epoxy remover sit in the tank for 24 hours. Check the tank regularly. Then, drain the remaining contents outside. The old epoxy layer will now come out in flakes. Rinse the tank with tap water afterwards. Remove the bin bag from the outside and check for any splashes on the tank. These should be removed immediately. The next step is to clean the tank with Tank Cure Cleaner. Pour the Tank Cure Cleaner into the tank. For an average motorcycle tank, you will need half a liter of Tank Cure Cleaner. Shake the tank regularly. If the tank is heavily contaminated, let it sit overnight. Rinse the tank thoroughly with tap water and allow it to dry before treating the tank with Tank Cure Rust Remover. Always treat the tank with Tank Cure Rust Remover, even if there is no rust present. This not only removes rust, but also etches the surface to ensure proper adhesion of the coating to be applied. The Tank Cure Rust Remover works best when it's at a temperature above 25 degrees Celsius. Now, fill the tank with 500 milliliters of Tank Cure Rust Remover and add a handful of coarse gravel or chipboard screws. Shake the tank back and forth regularly to loosen and remove the rust. Do not leave the Tank Cure Rust Remover in the tank for too long. Regularly inspect the tank to ensure all rust has been removed. Then empty the tank and rinse it out with tap water. Screws can be removed with a magnet if necessary. Immediately dry the tank thoroughly to prevent rust from forming again. A hairdryer can be a useful tool for this. The last step is applying the Tank Cure sealant. It is essential that before applying the sealant, the inside of the tank is completely dry and at a temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, so that the sealant can spread properly. Once the Tank Cure sealant has been mixed according to the instructions, the tank can be filled with it. Now tightly seal the filler opening. Slowly rotate the tank in all directions to spread the sealant across the entire interior. Allow the excess to drain from the tank. Clean the opening thoroughly after draining. Let the product cure. Now remove the seals from the fuel tap opening and check the thread in the tank. Clean it if necessary with acetone. After treatment, allow the tank to cure for 7 days at room temperature. Good luck!